Well, Loughborough won the toss, decided to bowl, and Rory Burns scored the first runs of the summer when he whipped Bobby Gamble to the mid-wicket boundary. Burns then drove Gamble to the cover rope, and he then drove on the up through cover point as the first runs of the season all came in boundaries for Burns. At the other end, Aaron Haranath got his season moving with a boundary through mid-wicket, and he then played a shot more reminiscent of mid-July than late March. Burns greeted the introduction of Basil Akram with another boundary through the leg side, and he then drove Akram straight down the ground to the pavilion boundary. But Akram then trapped Burns LBW for 27 to leave Surrey 47 for 1. Steven Davies came in at number 3 and found the boundary for the first time with a handsome drive. Haranath then played another sublime shot as Surrey moved past 50 and the runs continued to flow. Both batsmen were quick to seize on the scoring opportunities, and they were both tested by the Loughborough bowlers. Davies produced another exquisite drive as the sun continued to shine in South London, and he then played possibly the shot of the morning back to the OCS stand. Haranath brought up the Surrey 100 with another excellent shot, and very next ball he drove Akram straight back down the ground for 4 more as the partnership moved past 50. Davies and Haranath were matching each other shot for shot as Surrey enjoyed a profitable morning session. Just before lunch, Haranath moved to his 50 from his 91st delivery, an innings that had contained 9 boundaries. Haranath and Davies took Surrey to lunch with the scoreboard reading 134 for 1, with Haranath 52 not out and Davies unbeaten on 49. After lunch, Haranath picked up where he'd left off, working the ball to the fine leg boundary, and Davies then moved to his 50 with a single off the first ball he faced after the break, his 73rd delivery as the partnership moved past 100 and the Surrey 150 arrived. Davies struck his first boundary of the afternoon session with another lovely drive that he barely seemed to touch. Davies continued to play really well and never missed out on the over-pitch delivery, and he was quick to pounce when the bowlers adjusted their line and length. Haranath moved to 70 when he was tempted down the pitch by Nitish Kumar and was stumped to break the partnership and leave Surrey 178 for 2. Davies continued to dominate proceedings as Surrey moved past 200 and Davies then moved to his century. It had been an excellent innings with 16 boundaries and the 100 had arrived from 121 balls. Davies was now playing quite beautifully as the runs continued to flow. Davies moved to 115 when he got a leading edge to Akram, and Gamble took an excellent running catch to leave Surrey 246 for 3. Gary Wilson and Ben Foakes moved Surrey past 250 and the Surrey pair accumulated runs throughout the afternoon. Foakes played a lovely shot straight down the ground to the pavilion boundary and Wilson took the partnership past 50 as the 300 arrived. Surrey went to tea on 312 for 3 and Foakes started after the break with back-to-back boundaries, and then Wilson moved to his 50 from his 76th delivery with his 5th boundary as the runs really started to flow in the evening session. Wilson and Foakes were playing very well and Foakes moved to his 50 from his 58th ball with a paddle sweep for 4. Wilson had reached 72 when he was caught on the square leg boundary off the bowling of Kumar to leave Surrey 364 for 4. Foakes was dominating the Loughborough attack as he looked to be aggressive at every opportunity. He was joined by Sam Curran, who found the boundary for the first time through the leg side, but Curran was then bowled by Akram for 12 and Surrey declared on 397 for 5 with Foakes 72 not out. Charlie Thurston scored Loughborough's first runs in reply with a powerful cut to the cover point boundary, but on 13 Tom Curran found his outside edge and Rory Burns took the catch. And Mark Foote then picked up his first wicket for Surrey when Robbie White couldn't control a short ball and James Burke took the catch. Hassan Azad and Kumar played well after those early wickets and they guided the visitors to 45 for 2 at stumps on this first day's play at the Kia Oval.